What's up, everyone? Father here to kick off my second half of the season here. As soon as I get my Jibtegrity recording situated. Been a little while since I've had or played or posted or anything a game. Took an actual break for the All-Star break. But we are ready to kick things off here and get into the second half of the season. So we're playing at the Red Sox, which is Vizuri's team. And I forgot to look ahead of time on what their field is and all that good stuff. So, dirt yards. Okay, that's interesting. Let me double check that it's actually dirt yards and that I didn't screw something up with my file, because that didn't seem right to me, but fields. Okay, it is in fact intended to be dirt yards. So that's going to be interesting for us. I think that means I leave my defense as is. It's tempting to try to hide Fabian in the outfield or something, but also risky out there too. So let's take a look at this Red Sox squad. They've got a good strong arm and fast left side of the infield. Fast but weak arm, Ramona Bennett at second base, Mo Vaughn clone at first base. Similar pitcher to me, Chris Milton on the mound. Lena Ng with her strong arm but low aggression behind the plate. Aegon in left field, PJ Sharif in center field, and Horace Young in right field. So it's good speed pretty much all the way around. Some options to try to take advantage of here, but gonna need to make some pretty good quality hits most of the time to get runners on base, at least get lucky with dirt yards, bounces, and things like that. But I think I'm gonna stick with my same batting order from last time, give it at least one more go. It's again been a little while, but especially here, trying to get these faster runners as many at-bats as possible. Ashley and Sydney, pretty good at hitting the ball hard on the ground, and might get some weird hops from that. Yeah, that pretty much does it. Hopefully we'll get lucky, get some power-ups, and get lucky in general with getting as many people on as we can. So, as the away team, of course, we'll start things off here. Specifically with Pablo Sanchez. Batting .680 so far this season. And was our All-Star Game representative, I believe, at least. It's that one hard, but towards PJ in center. PJ cannot make the catch. And he's not really known for his arm in center. So Pablo makes it all the way to second base on a kind of double. Hit that ball hard into the outfield. Tough catch for anyone.
I'm gonna crush this one.
So, solid start for us. We'll take an extra base hit. As Ashley hits it also at PJ. PJ also cannot make that catch. But Pablo, I felt at least, needed to hold up there. So another drop from PJ in center.
I'm gonna smash the ball.
That's gonna put two runners on, nobody out for Sydney Weber. Sydney's gonna take that first pitch curveball from Chris Milton for a strike. Very inside part of the strike zone. Didn't feel like swinging, but we'll swing at that one and send it out towards deep left. Aegon is going to flub that one out in left field. And made a decent throw in to try to get Pablo at home, but then it bounced away. So we actually probably could have gotten away with moving up the Webbers too. But 3 straight drops in the Red Sox outfield is a lucky, at least, start for us. Brings up Susan Gore with Ashley on second and Sydney on first. Susan falls behind 1 and 2 without swinging the bat so far. Hits that ball hard and on the ground, which looks like it took a pretty good bounce for us. No chance to go further than 1 base with anyone. But everyone's safe, so bases loaded and no outs for Jordan Thorner here, who hits that one well into left field. Sydney is going to get out trying to get to third with a force out. But we do score another run and still have runners on first and second. And Vincent Sweet at the plate. Just avoid a double play here. We'll be pretty happy. Looks like we might even do better than that. Yeah, good job, Vincent. Let's go.
Hey, we did it before and we can do it again.
Vincent's going to come up with a 2 RBI double. And if that bounces out of play, which it does not, could have got further. That was a huge clutch swing up the middle from Vincent. Infielders were not in the right position to stop it, and it got past PJ. Fabian hits that one sky high towards right field, and it is at least technically going to clear the fence. A home run from Fabian. Gives us a 6-0 lead here with no outs in the top of the first. Or sorry, with 1 out in the top of the first. Can't even see how far that went. Not very far, but she skied that one to right field. And those outfield drops to begin with, very costly for these Red Sox. That is going to force a pitching change already in the first inning. Horace Young in from right field. The pitch sends Chris Milton out to right field. Horace misses high with his first pitch of the at-bat. And same thing with his second pitch. So 2-0 for Chucky here. Pretty good pitch to hit there with his third pitch, but Horace is not known for his pitching prowess, so I'm going to try to be a little greedy and take some pitches. Another one outside to go to 3-1. And that one does catch the bottom part of the strike zone. Full count. Still haven't actually tried to swing. Nope. Got to swing at that one. Actually, pretty good contact back up the middle, but Horace stood his ground, I guess I should say, and made the catch. So, not a bad effort from Chucky there, but is caught for the second out. Brings up Nan Porter. Took the first pitch, hit the second pitch pretty well towards the left. And is on with a single, one of her first hits of the season. Especially a pretty legitimate hit there. Tanya came in so far that it got over her head. Aegon relayed it through Horace on the mound, but not well enough. I'm going to take that one inside with Pablo. First pitch was low, so 1-1 is our count. 2 outs, and me and Porter on first base. Looking for something we can drive into the outfield. A walk is not really as good as a hit here, but if that's what we get, we'll take it. That was a nice pitch from Horace to catch the bottom of the strike zone and take Pablo up to a full count. That one pretty clearly looked like a strike, so took a hack at it but pulled it foul. Count remains full. I guess we can go ahead and send Nan on a steal. Another good pitch to hit. Another one pulled foul. That one misses outside though. Pablo earns a walk, and the inning continues. Gonna need a pretty good rip from Ashley here to keep things going, but you never know.
I'm gonna crush this one. Keep your eyes on the ball.
Ooh, nice pitch from Horace there. Catching the inside high part of the strike zone. Strike one. Another pitch. Catching the inside part of the strike zone for strike two. So we're gonna choke up and swing at that, and that should do it. But man gets thrown out, trying to make it to third. So we're gonna lead off with Susan in the top of the second, but get those 6 runs on the board and show that we can move some base runners along. See how our defense holds up here on our user side. There's 4 errors from the Red Sox, so we're all pretty costly. I'm struggling to remember what the 4th one was, but that looks like at least a single for Barry, as Nan cannot field it very well. That is going to be a problem for us on defense. I'm sure is a problem for our AI defense as well.
I made a good play.
Ooh, we almost got Barry going back to first there for a double play, but slid in before we could get the force. Nice catch by Sydney, the shortstop, though. Barry's still on first, and Tanya Lesko at the plate. Swung way through that one. Ultimately struck out, so on a pitch that was outside the strike zone. Some nice hooks from Chucky there. Moves any chance of a double play here, so just going to be trying to pick up a third out with no damage being done. No serious damage being done. Alex swings through the first pitch and makes some kind of weak contact with the second pitch. Chucky's got enough of an arm to make a throw over to first and get Alex. So the leadoff single from Barry. There's no lasting effect there. We'll come up top of the second with Sydney up. I think I said Susan. Whew, that was an early swing. Right through a pitch close to the middle of the strike zone. And the second pitch was well low and inside to go to 1-1. Sydney puts a decent swing on that one. Is it going to be clunky enough? No, she did not quite beat the throw to first. With no one on, I think we're just going to line drive swing with Susan here. Trying to see if she and Jordan can combine a little bit. It's that ball hard out towards right field. Nobody's going to catch it. And it gets stuck up against the fence there, which might be good enough to let her come all the way around.
Nice one.
Sure looks like.
Here we go, team.
Kind of an unfortunate one for the AI there. Technically, at least, an inside the park home run for Susan. Take the runs we can get. Wouldn't have minded having her on base with Jordan here, but she has enough speed that if they were not able to stop the play in time. I don't actually know if they ever really stop it on those weird ones. Jordan's getting some wild ones from Horace here, and it's worked it to a 2-1 count with 1 out in the inning. And pops that one up, and looks like Horace is going to settle under it and make the catch. Unfortunately, not much of a line drive swing there from Jordan. Maybe should have just been going grounder anyways with him. See what Vincent can do though, as he fouls off the first one and definitely takes the second one. That looked like it was coming for his feet there. Man, hits that ball hard towards left field. It's going to get caught by Alex in foul territory, but Vincent put in some good swings on the ball. We're going to have Fabienne leading off with nobody on at the start of next inning, as Ramona looks like she's going to repeat Barry's performance of the first inning and lead things off with a single. Sydney at shortstop really misjudged that particular hop. Looks like we're not going to get any outs here? Oh, we do get the out at second. Okay. So get the lead runner. Nan had a good enough arm to make that play. So it does keep a double play opportunity alive with PJ at first. Especially if we can induce some weak contact from Alicia here. Currently, she is down 0-2 after a take and a whiff, and ultimately goes down on strikes. Chucky's second strikeout of this one. Moving a double play chance, but at least minimizing the damage that Lena could potentially do here. She is just going to hit a pop-up. Who wants to field it? Both of you. Okay. Well. They're going to give up a run here. Thanks to Sydney and Susan colliding out in left field and me not doing a good enough job of trying to keep them apart. PJ has enough time to score. Alicia makes it to second with no real problem. I think this is going to be good enough. And guns it across to first, and Ashley makes the play. So do give up an unnecessary run there, but it's okay. Also, pretty well need to go power swing with Fab here. Well, that ain't gonna do it. She reaches with a single, though. Not a good thing, necessarily, but... I couldn't... I mean, I wasn't gonna make her get out there. Like, she's probably gonna get out. Unless Chucky has an amazing rip here, but... Chucky hit the ball hard, but pretty much right to Tanya. So, she does ultimately get it out, but helps make sure Chucky reaches first safely, I guess. And Nan could somehow hit it basically the same as she did last time, then we might be in business here. That's solid. Alicia does manage to at least stop the ball. Chucky gets out trying to go to second, but we continue to move things along. Man on first for Pablo once again. Pablo takes high for ball one. Pablo takes inside for ball two. He's already had one walk in this one. Was a strike, but swung right through it to go to 2-1. 2 outs in the inning. And Nan on first. That wasn't quite what we were looking for from Pablo. And Horace makes the catch. First scoreless inning. And we'll start things off with the Webbers in the fourth. That one is just barely going to go foul down the first baseline. Pretty close to where I need to swap Chucky and Nan, I think. Unless Chucky picks up a strikeout here and gets more juice from said strikeout. Does get the strikeout. And does get more juice. We're just going to go ahead and pop that and let Chucky stay in the game. Keep firing his left hooks low and inside on pretty much every batter. Got Horace at 0-2 right now. Horace does put that one in play. Sydney comes up to field it in front of the second base, front of the second base, and makes a throw over to her sister for the second out, bringing up Tanya with nobody on. 2 outs in the inning. She swings through the first one for a strike. Hits the second one hard on the ground. That's a dumb throw. Chucky got the out. What? I can't believe we got the out there. Well fielded by Fabienne. The bouncing made it look like she had no chance at it, but it all ended up bouncing right to her long term. She made a good throw to first where Chucky was covering, and we got the out. So Ashley up, takes first pitch for a strike, and the second pitch for a ball. 1 for 2 so far today. And that one is going to be a strike. Pitching the upper inside part of the strike zone. Horace has seemingly settled down more recently. Oh, come on! Just barely gets beaten to first base there.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Good throw across the diamond from, I honestly didn't see if Barry picked it up or Tanya, but that's frustrating. Should have had a single. Sydney gets a good pitch to hit and rips it, but foul down the third baseline. 1-1 the count now after her first pitch well outside the strike zone. That one we sprinted at least a little bit just to get her there safely, but she is in fact safe. So run around first for Susan. It's a pretty good pitch to hit, but fouls it back behind the plate. It's that ball hard into the gap. ends up settling for a double that advances Sydney to third. That means runners on second and third for Jordan here. No grounder or line drive is better here. Doesn't matter too much if Horace can't find the strike zone. So Jordan is at 2-0. Jordan puts that one a little higher in the air than I really would have liked. And it is ultimately caught from Barry going out to get it and bouncing back right to Ramona at second. Tells me I probably should have tried for a ground ball. But let's see if Vincent can keep this going for us. This is definitely a walk as good as a hit situation. That one does catch the outside part of the strike zone though, so Vincent's down 1-2 here. Pretty well had to swing at that one to stay alive, and does foul it back. Takes low to go to 2-2. Takes low to go to a full count. And takes low to take the walk. Great job from Vincent, loading the bases for Fabienne, which is all we can hope for. Need a better swing than last time, though. That was probably technically better, but everybody safe? Everybody safe! Oh, that was stupid. We really needed a better swing, though. We've got Chucky up, and no power-ups in sight. Gotta run, I guess. Ugh. Way too many hits and not enough runs. Still, it seems to be our problem here. Walk would also be solid here. Of course, wants to continue being wild. Chucky has pretty quickly got a 3-0 count and will not be swinging at this pitch. Probably not swinging at this pitch either, unless it's real good. It's real good. Yeah, that's gonna do it, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Could have taken it. Tried to work a full count. Might have been our highest odds, but it's alright. It's up a run. 8-1 here. Alex is going to lay down a bunt, which looks like he's going to be safe. I was trying to save Chucky's arm and relay it through Vincent, but Alex went a little faster than I was expecting. Do get him out. Trying to steal second, though. Base is clear for Mona. One out. We got Nan leading off next inning, too. Yeah, should have tried to draw the walk a little bit harder. This is going to probably be a single from Mona. Chucky fielded it well, though, and makes a good throw across to Ashley. So it's second out. Let's see if they can get PJ as well. game started out so good. All good contact into the outfield, all lucky drops, but since then, runs have been very sporadic. Chucky at least keeps pace with his 1 strikeout per inning, getting PJ to end at the bottom of the 4th. Take us here to the top of the 5th. Forgot Nate well. And it's technically 2 for 2. One of those was a better lucky than good situation. Tanya fielded that one well, and had no shot. Thought she might even be able to skip it around Tanya there, but alas, it's a quick first out. Nasty hook from Horace, catching the high inside part of the strike zone on Pablo. Second pitch, not particularly close to the strike zone. 1-1 with 1 out. Now 2-1. Horace has come in strong to relieve Chris Milton in this one. About to throw his 69th pitch of the outing. It was such a nice pitch to hit too on the outside part of the strike zone, but swung right through it with Pablo. And had to just hack at it to stay alive. With pitch 70, that will do it for Horace for now, and Chris comes back in. Pablo fouls off another to stay alive with this full count, and immediately cause another pitching change, this time Ramona Bennett coming on. Pablo hits that one hard on the ground. It's fielded pretty well by Tanya and launched across to first, but not in time to get Pablo. If I thought I could, like, actually control hitting the ball right to Ramona, I would try to, but frankly, I don't think I can.
We did it before and we can do it again.
Pablo is going to get thrown out, getting to second though. Nice throw from Tanya. It's unfortunate.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Technically credited with a single, but needed more of a line drive swing from her there. That's what we'll be looking for from Sydney here. Decent pitch. Might have been able to like square it up. Take it. Gets a good bounce there, and at least gonna get people safely on base. So solid single from Sydney to put 2 on for Susan here. Susan has been a ball well line drive. I think we're gonna stick with that. And foul off a hook with the first pitch. Put that one hard out towards center. They fielded it well. And the ball skips past Lena. I think that's still going to stop my runners on second and third. Yeah. Do get a run. Yeah, I threw the ball out of play for us. Very kindly. I'm going to try a grounder here with Jordan. Grounder. In the hopes of having Ramona field it. Or that could happen, I suppose. And that worked, as the ball bounces out of play once again to move our runners along. They tried to get the out at first, but could not. And so we'll pick up another run here in the top of the fifth, and Vincent got a shot. Nasty pitch from Ramona there. That caught the bottom of the strike zone, though. Pitch to hit there, but just fouled back from Vincent. And third pitch, good bit outside. To go to 1-2. Fourth pitch, good bit inside. To go to 2-2. That one pretty close to down the middle, I think, as a hook, but Vincent fouls it off and stays alive to go to a full count, which means that full count, 2 outs, send our runners, and get a high pop up from Vincent that Barry makes the catch on. Would have rather had Fabian up in that particular situation, and well, fortunately you cannot change your batting order in the middle of the game. So we waste bases loaded there. Or sorry, guess we had second and third. Up 10 runs, have given up 1, and Chucky picks up strikeout number 5. Alicia's second strikeout in this one. Brings up Lena. Lifts through a first pitch, low and inside hook. But hits that one well, and right at Dan at third for the second out. Save up some stamina and lob some slow balls to Milton here, I think. Makes decent contact, but fielded by Sydney at shortstop. Fabian somehow 3 for 3. Putting 2 singles. We'll be looking for a home run swing here. Not on that one, very low in the strike zone though. Looking for something towards the middle, height-wise at least. Something like that, although it looks like it's going to be fielded by Barry. No, not quite. Can Fabian get to first? No, good throw from Barry. This could be a 1-2-3 inning if we're not careful, but we'll see if Chucky can do anything here. Another pretty good hook from Ramona for the first strike. Chucky gets a decent swing on that one. Is Barry going to field it in time? No, Chucky is safe at first. Continues for now. But gonna need a decent swing from Man to not get any outs here, or a walk somehow. First pitch starts off as a ball. Second pitch, I think, is gonna be a strike, but I'm gonna take it. Third pitch misses outside for ball 2. And locates that one perfectly and reaches safely. And Chucky makes it to second safely. So 2 on for Pablo here. And I think, at least until 2 strikes, we're going power. We gotta get this one over the fence. Ooh, we would have got that one over the fence, but pulled way foul. I wish we had that one back. This is a little too far outside to try to poke at. And this is low to go to 2-1. Pablo. Yeah, it's a strike. Alright. 2-2. Switch to line drive. Hope for the best. Makes it hard. Can I get past Aegon? No. We're gonna get doubled up. Oh no, it skips out into the outfield. Nope, keep going, Nan. Go, Nan. Go, Pablo. We got an out, but Horace is exhausted out in right field. Tanya, too strong. And Pablo and Nan come around to score. Whew. Okay, that was lucky. Almost.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Should have been a double play, and almost was, but actually does kind of crush that one. Right to Aegon and left, and he does not make the catch. So she reaches first.
I'm gonna crush this one.
And her sister Sydney also reach. Not gonna try on that first one. Probably would have just pulled it foul anyways. It's that one pretty well out into ooh, and it skips past PJ. Let's go, Sydney. This could just be a bases clearing play. Looks like she's gonna have to stop at third unless this ball skips out. Does not. So a RBI triple for Sydney to bring up Susan. Alicia Blakely now on to pitch. And Susan rockets that one into the outfield where it bounces off PJ. Although with that particular throw, I think Susan can get to second safely, and it does. So RBI double off of poor PJ's face in center. Brings up Jordan Thorner with 2 outs in the inning. And Jordan's going to reach first safely on a little grounder back to Alicia. Took Ramona too long to get to first base. Runners on first and second for Vincent here. Nice take on that hook. That one's going to be a strike, I think. Yeah. That's okay. 1-1 the count. Fairly speedy runners on first and second. Good swing from Vincent. And everybody's going to be safe.
Let's go, guys.
Fabienne with bases loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. This is your moment. Stay fair! Stay fair! It's fair! Grand Slam! Fabienne Callahan! Whew! Okay, we put something together there in the top of the 6th. There's a lot of just 420 feet too. There's a lot of just dinking around in those little innings that bookended by a great first and a great 6th inning. It's a pretty good score. I don't know. We'll see, but we're happy with that. We'll, of course, keep going here if we can. as Chucky steps to the plate and takes outside for ball one. Chucky's probably going to get out here, but not the worst swing I've ever seen. Oh, he almost made it too! Oh, so close. Chucky is now exhausted. Mona almost messed that up over at first base. We're going to swap Chucky and Nan here. I think I'm also going to put Vincent over at third in this situation. Nan can field from the pitcher's mound alright. It's going to take a really soft hit for Chucky to have to field it, and well, that was the opposite of a very soft hit as Barry launches it out for a ground rule double as I derp around with Jordan there. Hopefully he didn't just go right out of the park. I do have to be a little worried for base stealing with our current setup. Ooh, that one skips past Susan. It's not a double, but I think this is going to end up being trouble. No, just kidding. It's just a long single, but still not great here. Nan is starting to get tired too. Pretty much gonna have to give up second if they do try to steal. Chucky's not gonna be able to make a throw. So far holding still. Tanya goes down on strikes, thankfully. Bring up Alex Gonzalez. Not get more juice either. Top two pitchers now are pretty dang tired. I'll try to let Jordan field this one. Oh, he flubs it. Throw it! Fabian! Well, okay, that was dumb. I don't really know what happened there. Gonzalez is seemingly trapped between second and third and back to second. Did he get tired from all those balls and stuff? I guess I can't see that right. Okay. I'm not narrating that very well, but they got a run out of that, annoyingly. This is probably going to be a base hit as well. Yep. Okay, let's just try to get this out. Okay, we do. Weird set of stuff there, but ultimately an 18-2 win, so we're good. Pretty happy with that on our side of things. Fabienne with her 2 home runs, pretty dang clutch. Susan with 3 doubles was also very solid there. But honestly, pretty good team performance. Like, I think everyone had at least one actually legitimate good swing, line drive, contact kind of hit. Got lucky with some other things. Jordan might not have had an actual line drive hit, but he was intentionally doing some grounder stuff. 2 walks, no strikeouts. Almost everyone scoring, everyone but Chucky with at least a run. Chucky, was on base for Pablo at least one time, but didn't quite work out there. Oh yeah, he was the one that got out on Pablo's ultimate inside the park home run that also scored Nan. So that was a funky one. But anyways, we did our best, and we get to go submit our... I'm trying to remember the order. I'm supposed to submit and then stop recording. I think so. So let's go submit our score. And find out the result live on stream. Oh, not enough. Fizzery put up 20 at home. So, good score from us, but not enough for the actual win versus our human opponent. They must have took advantage of our defense here at Dirt Yards, but still happy with that performance on our end. Hopefully it is a sign of better things to come through this second half of the season. So, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you for our next game.